Hello everyone, welcome to John Mac Classroom. In this video, I'm going to discuss the example for function and graph. Determine the function of fx and the gx, whether they are inverse function of each other or not, by computing their composite function. So first what we have to do is to find the f rho g. So f rho g means that substitute the function g into the function f. So where we have f bracket, we have the function g. Next, substitute, we have 1 over, so we have the x, which is the function g, for x plus 1 over x, minus with the 4. Next, equate the denominator for the denominator part. So here we will have 1 over, so 4x plus with the 1 minus 4x over x. Simplify the situation, 1 over x. So in here we have 1 divided by 1 over x. So do remember, flip the situation. So we will have 1 multiplied with x over 1. So finally, f rho g is equals to x. So in here, we already have f rho g equals to x. Since f rho g is equals to x, and it shows that f and g are inverse to each other. So that is the situation for A. Or another situation, we can g rho f. So meaning that substitute the function f, which is 1 over x minus 4, into the function g. So here we have 4 bracket 1 over x minus 4 plus with the 1 over x. So again, we have 1 over x minus 4. So that is the situation in the function g. Next, what we have to do is to equate the denominator. So we have 4 over x minus 4 plus bracket, we have x minus 4 over x minus 4 over, we have 1 over x minus 4. So in here we can see that 4 minus 4, we will have 0. So rewrite the situation. So we will have x over x minus 4 divided by 1 over x minus 4. So x over x minus 4 multiplied with x minus 4 over 1. So finally, g rho f is equals to x. So from here we can say that since the g rho f is equals to x, and it shows that f and g are inverse to each other. So here is the alternative for the question A. Next, refers to the question B. Given the function where we have fx is equals to ln bracket 1 minus 3x. Determine the domain and range for the situation function of fx, then sketch the graph. Number 2, find the f inverse if exists. Hence, state the domain and range for the situation f inverse. So kindly focus on the situation. We have the fx, which is ln bracket 1 minus 3x. Find the domain, step number 1. So the domain 1 minus 3x, since this is a ln function, greater than 0. So rearrange. So 1, we have 3x. So finally, x less than 1 over 3. So that is the domain. Negative infinity until 1 over 3, where 1 over 3 is not included. So the second step is the asymptote. So where we have x is equals to 1 over 3. Step number 3, the direction. So since the situation in here, we have a negative 3x, the coefficient, then the direction is towards the left because it's a negative. So number 4, identify the situation. So there are 3 types of situation. Number 1, we have the positive y-intercept. Number 2, we have the 0-intercept. Number 3, we have a negative y-intercept. So consider as situation A, B, and C. So how to determine the situation? By let the situation when x is equals to 0. So y is equals to ln bracket 1 minus 0. So in here y is equals to ln 1. Then we have y is equals to 0. So with the coordinate 0, 0. So the situation will be situation B, passed by the origin. So that is the situation for this case. So here we have the asymptote x is equals to 1 over 3. And the situation in here we have passed by the origin, fx is equals to ln bracket 1 minus 3x. So that is the situation. So here we have origin 0, situation for the graph fx. And in here we have the range, which is negative infinity until positive infinity, by referring to the graph on the right hand side. So that is the situation for number 1. So by referring to the graph, we notice that it is one-to-one function, because as we can see, we have a horizontal line. Let's say y is equals to 2. Then we have only cut one point. So it is one-to-one function. So the f inverse is axis. Next, what we have to do is to find the f inverse. Then state the domain and range for the f inverse. So y is equals to fx. So f inverse of y is equals to x. So let the situation y is equals to ln bracket 1 minus 3x. So express x as a subject. Since this is the log form, switched into the index form, so we have e to the power y is equals to 1 minus 3x. Highly rearrange the situation. 3x is equals to 1 minus e power y. So x is equals to 1 minus e y over 3. So the f inverse is equals to 1 minus e x over 3. So the domain for f inverse, since it is a exponential function, so the domain will be negative infinity until positive infinity. That is the situation for f inverse for the domain. As for the range for f inverse, actually it is equals to the domain for f. So in here, range for f inverse is equals to negative infinity until 1 over 3, where 1 over 3 is not included. So that is the situation for question number 2. So here we are, and thanks for watching.